name is Evelyn, and I've been working here for 5 years. I really enjoy working here because I have the ability to grow. I started off as a staff nurse here in the emergency department, and within a couple of years, I became the ED educator and then was promoted to the ED supervisor position not too long ago. I have passion for the emergency department. I've been in other departments as well in my career, and I've enjoyed them. It's not that I haven't, but it's just this connection with the ED that I really, really love. I thought it was like growing for yourself is very important, and if you seek the opportunities, you're gonna find them.
Basically, is the timeline of the meeting.
This place has defined my career path because I find my niche and passion in practicing clinical pharmacy. And also this concept of family, community, caring for our patient, this concept of fulfilling our mission with the people that you love to work with, to be a part of a team with. That's a great sense of satisfaction. And also the recognition that we receive on a regular basis. I was accepting my award of 15-year service. There's a wonderful gift basket that has really, just memorable things, to commemorate your years of service with their tokens of appreciation. And as an individual, I feel value. I feel that someone's recognizing my effort and my individualities in this hospital, that I have dedicated a significant part of my career in this organization and it's being recognized. And that's a great feeling. And I'm thankful for that. I'm very grateful.
There it is, one more, and last one. Awesome.
I work in the call center. I started when I was 29 years old here.
Adventist Health, this is Angie. How can I assist you?
I like helping people. I love helping our community, especially the elderly patients. A lot of patients are so lost. They feel like, oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know where I schedule my appointments. So we try to help them as much as we can.
Pleasure. Have a wonderful day.
I like the fact knowing that I'm helping someone and someone needs me. I love coming to work just knowing the fact that I'm helping people and making some kind of changes at the hospital.
And the first name, ma'am?
The whole COVID situation, it was tough, but we try to stay positive and, we try to make each other laugh and we still keep our department spirit, like with decorations and say, things are gonna get better. It's tough right now, but it'll get better eventually.
I was actually born here. I've never left. Volunteered here growing up and got a job here when I was 18. I really didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. I thought I did, but
Está bien, mi día.
I feel like I've had a lot of moms growing up, and I've been working with a lot of good women that encouraged me to go to school, always motivated me, encouraged me to be better than I am. El doctor estaba diciendo que well, we have a lot of elderly people in my unit. In the beginning, I could relate to them as like my grandparents and like what kind of info does she need to know before she goes home.
Ask the doctor first.
And a lot of them are Spanish speaking, and me being bilingual, I'm able to help out with the nurses that don't speak Spanish or doctors that don't speak Spanish. Something as simple as getting equipment, or maybe they have stairs that they need to go up to, so they need special care to get into their house. And I know that makes a whole lot of difference to them.
Up until this year, my life was in the NICU, and part of being resilient in the NICU is leaning on each other. And we leaned on each other. We talked to each other. Fast forward to now, the pandemic was something that, number one, I never ever thought I would ever experience in my career. And number two, I never want to experience again. However, that being said, I have never been more impressed with a group of people than I have for the last 2 years. In true White Memorial fashion, we have band together, pulled up our bootstraps, and worked it through. It was stressful, there were plenty of tears shed, but we leaned on each other.
Yes.
42 years ago, it was a friend that told me about this job, so I applied and I got it. Do the printing. This is a teaching hospital, so there's a lot of flyers and booklets, and in addition to the forms, so it's always something. White Memorial has been good about upgrading my equipment, so it's always a new learning experience for me about every 5, 7 years. It makes my work easier and I can do it quickly. It never gets old.
Do they contact you or you
I've worked here longer than I've worked at any other organization and really have enjoyed working with the team here at White Memorial. I sometimes make fun of the fact that I'm really the no guy, and I spent 40 years learning how to say no. But here at White Memorial, it's more about how can we integrate what we need to do into our community and how can we serve that community and their needs. We do have a lot of programs here at White Memorial that doesn't make financial sense to do, but it's the right thing to do.
I was blessed significantly in my life. I'm receiving the grants from the state to go to college and things like that. And when I came to White, I felt like this neighborhood and providing opportunities for the people here was kind of my way of paying it forward. And so, when we had mutual needs, the hospital needed Spanish-speaking staff and our community needed employment. It was like a natural marrying. Obviously, as Blinn knows, there you have to lay out money to make it all happen. But in the long term, you just have an incredible relationship with the people in the neighborhood. And, they're big families, big Hispanic families, and they know, my cousin got to go through White Memorial's program, become a nurse there. And, it's just an incredible story that links us all together over the long haul. And for us, honestly, it is the right thing to do.
Slowly first. I love White Memorial because the community that we serve, the people that we work with, the coworkers that have become family. Where else can I get that? When I got married, half of my family that came are my family of White Memorial. The doctors, the nurses, the other associates that I worked with. And then when I got pregnant twice, they were there to support me, and I did have my babies here. This hospital is very good to me in terms of reaching all my milestones in my life. A lot of the administration, the leadership helped me develop as a better nurse. And developing the stroke program is one of the many accomplishments that I have done. And now we're trying to become a comprehensive center, and it keeps me going. It's helping the hospital better serve our patients by being a stroke center.
I love Adventist Health because they're rooted in this community and they foster a working environment that is healthy. We had an RRT on her earlier. I do precept some new grads, new nurses, and even people with experience who come to work here. And best as I can, try to promote a friendly atmosphere for them, because that can be scary coming into a new job or in your new career. And there have been friendly people, nurses who saw potential in me and wanted me to learn and grow. And I, best as I can, I want to provide that environment as well. Kind of keep giving that back.
I love White Memorial because I love the community. I love being here and just, I think everyone's sick and everyone's trying to get better. Everyone has their loved ones here. So I'm very compassionate. Oh, congratulations. So do you know what to expect today? When they come into Adventist Health, we want them to feel comfortable. We want them to feel that we're compassionate about them here. And when the fathers, mothers come in, our face is the first face that they see. And, I've had someone say, man, you're a God angel. Thank you for helping me. Because I went on the computer, said, this is where you need to go to get a test. Don't worry, we want you to see your baby being born. Everything's going to be great. And, yeah, we're the face. We're the front line.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
My name is April Buencamino. I am a nurse manager here at White Memorial.
COVID patient, so that's the one we're planning.
The family culture that we bring with our coworkers and our patients is why I'm here.
Patient
One of our patients was an artist, and he drew all of the nurses and caregivers that took care of him and the physicians. He drew them as angels. And when I think about that, I think of my nurses, really. They're the ones that really went through the pandemic and took care of those patients. You know, my nurses, my CNAs, they're the ones really doing all the work at the bedside. And if I could provide them anything, you know, that I can, I will, because they truly deserve it. And the support of my co-managers, my nurse managers that come together and talk about our challenges, our barriers, and we talk about our successful stories of our patients. I think that's what builds that relationships that I have here.
Hi, Hazel. Hi. See you later at 10. Okay.
I absolutely love working here, and it's really because of the people.
Hey, Holly.
I value the people here. I value the relationships. Everyone has added to my life.
All this stuff is gonna come.
What makes our team special, I think, is we always come together.
I'll get all that data and I'll give it to you.
This year I lost my mom, and I think that was the hardest thing I've ever had to go through. It's interesting because we have this 6-second hug, and it's funny because I've really come to appreciate those 6-second hugs. You never know what the other person is going through, and that really made a difference.